Alright guys, so today we are showing off a rainbowed AGL LR Gohan. Now, this is the most hype I've been for a rainbow showcase in a long time, so I'm completely changing how I do rainbow showcases. For this guy in particular, it might be different for like others in the future. I might go back to the way it was. So, I feel like everyone knows what he does, so I'm not going to break him down now. If you want to hear me break him down, that'll happen at the end of the video. Now right here, this is what I decided to do. I'm going to show him off in pretty much every mode in the game, but before I do that, I'm going to show him off, I'm going to show off his best attack stat he can possibly get in base form, and then I'm going to show off a very good attack stat in Super Saiyan 2, even though it's pretty much impossible to get a quotes-up best attack stat for Super Saiyan 2, we'll just see what we can get here. So, here, as you can see, our HP is low enough. Super Saiyan 3 Bardock does have his support type passive active, so I'm going to heal here. His passive will still be active, don't worry. And it's okay that we can transform with Gohan here, because here is supposed to be the base form little test anyway. Now, one thing that does kind of suck here is our key. So Gohan here has like 1 key link active. It's only 5, ugh. Okay, so here, this is going to be a very good attack stat either way from Gohan. So, he just barely has 18 key. I wish I would have brought key buffing items. I really didn't think about it. But either way here, so pretty much, let me just break down what we have going on here. We have B-Pan's active skill, we have Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock support type passive, and then also Gohan has built into his passive, for 7 turns, he gets 10% attack and defense. We have all of that active. So, pretty much, I'll tell you right now the 2 things that we're missing to make this the highest attack stat Gohan can ever have. The 2 things we are missing is last turn, I didn't use Bardock and Gine's passive because I don't have Bardock and Gine. And Gohan is missing out on like 6 key. If Gohan had 6 more key, his attack stat would be probably significantly higher. But other than that, this is probably about the highest you can get Gohan. I mean, with everything else, you could actually probably get him about 1 million higher. But 5.67 million in base form. Well, not base form, but Super Saiyan. But he hasn't transformed yet. You know what I'm saying. So that was the great attack stat that we got in Super Saiyan 1. So now I'm going to get pretty much this exact same setup, but I'm going to bring some orb changing items, and we're going to get that same rotation for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back here with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and okay, so this isn't a full field. This is 3, 6, 9, that's 12 orbs. That's a whole lot of orbs. We're Super Saiyan 2. I did use B-Pan's active skill already, but I just didn't get that on camera because I didn't think about it. So, I mean, everything that should be active here is active here. Real quick, let's just see. His defense is only 100k because I didn't stack much before we transformed with him. I transformed pretty much as soon as I could. So, let's see what his attack stat gets to here. So, before he transformed, what was it, like 5.67 if I remember correctly? That was a while ago. It took me a while to get this exact rotation with a good amount of orbs. 13.2 million. Yeah, that's a pretty high attack stat. Now, I did just now remember something that might actually make it higher if there was a Super Saiyan Goku on rotation. Isn't that how he works? I kind of forgot about that part. Well, if that is how it works, I will actually get that same rotation again, just with the Tech Goku on rotation as well, and just see what that is. Yeah, okay, so we're actually going to get an attack stat number 2, very similar to that, just with the Super Saiyan Goku on that rotation. We'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so we're back here, and something tells me this attack stat might be slightly higher than the last one. So, as you can see, we have an orb changer on the team. We have this Goku, and I did use some orb changing items. And it did just kind of happen that I can get pretty much the full field here. So we're just going to do that. We're not going to be able to get 3 orbs because Gohan isn't going for them. But, I mean, let's just see how much this does. Also, remember, he does have that secondary part of his passive active this time. So something tells me this is going to be the highest attack stat I've ever seen in Dokkan, which might be the title of this video, to be honest. Okay. 200,000! Okay, that's fine. We did already use B-Pan's active skill, just like the last time we cut. I used it before we cut back. And the attack stat we get is 30 million. And see, like, this isn't under nuking leads. This is under category leads. So, that was insanely good. Right now, I think we are going to cut straight over to a team showcase. So, the showcase, like, obviously, he's going to be there. But we're not going to be trying to optimize him with support type units and stuff. We already did that. It's just going to be showing off how good his Kamehameha category team can be. We will be back in a second. I will see you there. Alright, guys. So, right now I decided to actually... So, we're going to do the team showcase and the Legendary Goku event showcase at the same time. Because Gohan's team is actually the best team in the game for the Legendary Goku event. So, we're just going to hop in now. Because this section of the video is probably going to be like 25 minutes if I had to guess. I guess we'll see by the end. But this team... I mean, it might even take shorter than that, to be honest. Because, like, this team... It can speed blitz this event. So I'm going to keep the Gohans on rotation. Just because this is about Gohan. And both of the Gohans are rainbowed because I can tell you right now I'm not the only person who has rainbowed Gohan before. Wait, whoops. Gotta turn off my notifications. I'm not the only person who has rainbowed Gohan in an attempt to pull one LR Vegito. At this point I'm over 2,000 deep in the Vegito banner without a single Vegito. And I've pulled like 4 Gohans and like 3 int Vegitos. It's kind of upsetting, but... Either way, I'm glad that I rainbowed this guy. I mean, there's really not much to say about this team other than the fact that it's one of the best teams in the game. Like, if you just look at this, and also, like, on JP, it's even better. Because, remember, the LR Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they are also on this team. So that would just be another super strong unit. They wouldn't link super well, I don't think, though, because their main, like, link is Tournament of Power, and over here... Tournament of Power is not as prominent. Although I guess you could run like LRUI Goku and stuff as well. LRUI Goku is another banner where I went like 1,500 stones and didn't pull him. Like, it feels like Dokkan is pushing me away. Because it's like, I understand when they like shaft truth over and over again. Because it's like, it just gets them more money. But after a while, it's like, I'm done spending money on these anniversaries. And I'm walking away with nothing. And I'm just kind of upset. Like, it makes me want to summon less as opposed to truth. I feel like it fuels a fire inside of him when he doesn't get a unit. Whereas for me, it's like, I mean, I have like almost 2,000 red coins. I'll just wait until they come back and I'll get them, you know? Okay, so the Gobros are here too. It's just like, this team, if you look at the top, like, let's say 10 units in the game, like, at least 8 of them are on this team. So, I mean, because it's like, if it's a Goku or a Gohan, or, well, and it's an LR, chances are, at least in the 12 or 18 key, they'll do a Kamehameha at some point, and as long as they do a Kamehameha at some point, they will, like, be on this category. Like, for example, the Int LR Cell, out of his 4 super attacks, only one of them has a Kamehameha, but because one of them has a Kamehameha, you better believe he's on this category team. I thought about bringing him here. I did just ultimately decide against it, because he doesn't link well at all, but his free heal would have been nice. But I really don't expect to struggle too much with this. You can definitely no-item it with this team, but probably not this variant of this team. If you really wanted to no-item it, you would probably drop the LR Gobros, as weird as that sounds, just because of their type disadvantage against the Int UI Goku stage. And if your Gobros are rainbow, they can probably tank a lot better than mine. My Gobros are 55%. So, they definitely will be taking a lot of damage against Int UI Goku if I don't use any items. But if they only have to take like 1 hit, I might not use an item. I might go for no item run, is basically what I'm saying. It depends on how like the attacks line up against the last stage. Like, if it's evenly spread out through all like 3 slots, then I probably will have to use an item. But I don't know. Let's see. I guess we'll leave Vegito on rotation here just because of type advantage. One thing that we cannot do here is, because I decided not to bring Cell, we cannot transform with Gohan. But for this event in particular, that's definitely not bad. Because Gohan, before he transforms, is way better for this event than he is after he transforms. After he transforms, he hits a lot harder. But before he transforms, it's like all of his defense stacking and stuff like that, like both from his passive and his super attack. It is like what this event hates the most. It's like, if you stack up defense, even if you're a free-to-play unit, this event doesn't know how to deal with it. Okay, I didn't see what their attack stat was there, but they are building up. Are they going to finish this? Yes, double super, perfect. Okay, so we're up to Super Saiyan 3 now. Nice, what rotation do we have here? So after this, it's... we'll just do this. I like leaving Physical Vegito Blue on rotation because it's like, I don't know, he helps us speed it up a little bit because it's like, I don't want this video to be like 4 hours. Like, if this video is like anywhere from half an hour to an hour, I'm cool with it because like, when this Gohan first came out, it was definitely the most hype I've ever been in the game. And just because of how I feel about like Cell Saga Gohan, it was like, okay, I'm definitely pulling until I at least have one dupe. And then that was exactly what I did. I pulled it until I had one dupe. And then this anniversary, he was just coming and he would not stop. Which, I mean, that's what she said. Ooh, the crit, 2.7, okay. I can't believe the 30 million attack stat we just saw on category leads, by the way. Like, if that was under a nuking lead, that wouldn't even be that impressive. But under a category leader, I mean, I know we had a full field, right? But anyway, that's, like, still impressive. Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the back end might get us killed. Because I didn't get a super with him. And he massively raises defense on super attack. But right now, I think he has, like, 60% defense. Which, against type disadvantage in this event, I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna die. Please Super Gohan. Okay, no. Please don't Super Goku. 44k per normal, and we're getting supered, and he didn't counter. So that was just all of the worst. 271k. We lived. Okay. That was a little scary. We can use the Gobro's active skill here. If I grab those, that doesn't heal as much as I thought it would. And the key here is just very bad. I mean, this team links pretty well overall, but the key here was just horrific. Okay, so 3.4 here from Gohan. There is no support here, but this team does have, I would say, some decent support type options. It's just like, for a team showcase, I like to run flashy teams as opposed to teams that are, like, quotes up good. Please don't super us this turn, God Goku, because if you do, we're gonna die. I should have used an item, but I was really hoping that Vegito would get, like, an additional super, maybe just one. I was really hoping for 2, to be honest, but man, if we die, I don't even know what to do, because this is just a sucky team showcase if we die. Okay, no super, no super, no super, perfect. So, oh, we're fusing. Actually, I think we're fusing with both of them. See, that's why I didn't use an item. Because I knew we were going to fuse. So are we getting both? Yep, we are. Okay. This is something you can do on this team. So, we got LR Vegito and LR Gogeta together. And, you know all of the stuff that I said about wanting to keep Gohan on rotation because this is his video? This section of the video isn't necessarily about Gohan, it's about his leader skill, so we're going to do this. We're just going to let the LR Fusions rotations rock out here. Crit? Okay, no. Well, now, if we would have got both of them to be crits, there was a chance that we could have finished off God Goku there, but obviously that didn't happen. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was so slow it sucked. But we actually got super unlucky there, because with the two LR Fusions next to each other, it's really easy for them both to get like 24 key supers, but there was not a single Rainbow Sphere that we could get with them, which is really what stopped them from doing like crazy things there. But I'm just going to let that rotation rock out until we get to like STRUI Goku, I think, because then we are definitely going to have to float off the Gogeta, because he will be hitting very hard, but that does not mean that he will be tanking very well. So I'm going to try and hide him, I think. Okay, so here, one thing, because we're going a little bit fast through this, Gohan is not stacking up his defense as much as he normally would if I didn't just, like, top load the team, you know, like with hard hitters and stuff. So, like, most of the time by this point of the fight, he would be taking double-digit damage from this, and here he's taking 6,000 isn't bad. Yeah, that's actually very acceptable. Okay, that's not much damage. Physical Vegito Blue. He's a very upsetting unit to use, because it's like, you can tell how good he is, but also, like, he has a 36% chance to crit on every single thing he does, and he has done it 0 times out of these, like, 9 attacks that he's just taken. That's so crazy. Because he has 15 crit from the potential system, and then I gave him a level 3 crit equipment. So it's almost impressive that he didn't crit out of any of those attacks. Okay, well, that's the greatness of physical Vegito Blue. We'll do that, I guess. And then that's a whole lot of physical orbs. And then the Gobros are also here. I think we actually finished this off here. Yeah, we definitely do. From the counters with Vegito to Vegito buffing everyone after he supers. And then Gogeta super effective against all types. And then the Gobros are just super effective here. So, this is going to be a merciless beating of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Hey, we got a double from Vegito. Nice. And this is actually my first time using actual LR Vegito. I used, like, the card itself a lot, but this is the first time they've ever fused. We're not critting at all. Are you kidding? They have 15 crit! Okay, whatever. Watch Gogeta crit, just to make me upset. Go on, Gogeta, crit. Okay, he didn't. Whatever. He did get an additional normal. Either way, the Gobros are going to finish this up here, though. Probably? I mean, if they don't get a double super, I actually don't think they do. But, I mean, that's what happens when you just get LR Vegito just to not crit somehow. Like, out of all of those hit, like, counter units make me so upset. Yeah, we didn't even finish that there. Okay, cool, cool. We're going to float off. Oh, they've supered the exact same amount of times. You know, I'm actually going to float off Vegito here. Because we're about to go up against an STR phase, and I really just don't want to have him around. We are going to have Gogeta next turn, though, which is kind of scary. But we're also going to have Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So I'm just going to put Gogeta wherever the least amount of hits are. Either way, Vegito's going in that front slot, though. Okay. I'm actually going to use Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill here. Yeah, so we're going to do it like this. We're going to use Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill. And I think it would be smartest for me to save the Rainbow Orbs for him. But I'm going to give them to Vegito because that's what I want to do. I'm acknowledging that it's not the best idea, but I'm also acknowledging that that's what I'm doing. So we're going to do... Actually, that's almost an 18, right? Okay, yeah, not quite. And this is a super with Gogeta, which still will do good damage, but if he gets super, we straight up die. So, that's a fun game I'm playing here. Okay, we got one crit counter. I definitely should have used an item here. Although, if we don't die here, next rotation I'm going to be looking really good with both AGL LR Gohans. Now, it would be best case scenario if the Super Saiyan 4 Goku got supered here, because he would take, like, nothing. If he double supered, I mean, it would almost heal us how little damage the super would do. Alright, please either super Goku or just don't super at all. That would be really nice. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is still going to do something. Yeah, 76k. But there's no way Super Saiyan Gogeta is going to take over 150k per normal. Okay, 27k is actually not that much. Okay, we're fine. And here, we cannot use the Gobro's active skill, which is upsetting. Because, the Gobro's active skill, I could have used it when we were against Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but I was saving it for here. And now it looks like we're not going to be able to get it again until Int UI Goku. And Int UI Goku, they have type disadvantage, and they don't have a great chance to crit, because, I mean, they have a 10% chance to crit, which isn't necessarily what you want. And, of course, you're dodging LR Gohan. As long as you let mine in the backs hit you, because the first one only got a 12 key super, mine got an 18, so I would much rather that one hit anyway. Okay, 4 million, and it was dodged. We're getting sewered, but that's double-digit damage. Yeah, 36. Okay, now we got Physical Vegito Blue here, which, again, is scary. You know what, just because I don't really care about doing a no-item run, I am just going to use a Princess Snake. Because really, I don't want to have to just rely on Super Saiyan 4 Goku getting supered repeatedly. I mean, you can easily do a no-item run with this team, but it's like, you would want more defensive stacking units than I brought. Like, the Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan unit from the Cell Saga, you definitely want to bring them. You could even run Int Goku Black, wouldn't be a bad option. It's just there's a lot of better builds. And also you would want the fusions not to fuse on the same turn. Because then it's like, pretty much if the fusions are on opposite rotations and they both fused, you get 2 free full heals. But if they're on the same rotation, you only get 1 free heal. Okay, we got a crit with Goku, which doesn't matter. Now we're going to watch Vegito get hit 16 times. Well, actually hit the enemy 16 times and crit 0. Watch this. It's going to be impressive, because my Goku only has 1 dupe. Okay, Vegito with the double. No crit. And, okay, you got a crit counter. Okay, that's actually more than I was expecting. And no crit. And, okay, we got a crit, but he dodged it. Okay, whatever. See, here I'm actually going to leave LR Gogeta on rotation, because the last stage is int, and next time we get this rotation, we will be against the last stage, and the second slot is where I can hide him the most for right now as well. Alright, please let Gohan hit. 4 million attack stat. He let it hit. I mean, I don't think this is going to finish it off because he still had like 3 bars of health left, but 4 million attack stat, yeah, that was a good amount of damage. And 3.2, this might be over. 3.2 super effective against all types. Come on, Gogeta. Okay, and we got the crit. Okay, so here, I think I'm actually going to leave Vegito in the last slot. I think he has 160,000 defense. I am going to leave him in the last slot, though. Just so that way he can get all those counters back there. And, oh, these orbs did not fall the way that I wanted them to. We only get him 1 rainbow orb. We got him super, but barely. So I don't think we're going to need an item in this stage, unless if the Gobros really get targeted 1 turn. And also I said it would take me about 25 minutes. Maybe it's going to be closer to 20. Right now we're 17 minutes into the UI Goku event. So, I mean, we'll see. It depends on, like, how much he dodges, too. Okay. Come on, crit Goku? No. Vegito, I mean, I would much rather his counters crit than his super attacks. Okay, I'm glad that he's getting double supers, though, because the double supers do improve the power of his counters. Okay. There's 1. 600,000, but it's going to do double digits if it doesn't crit. Okay, 372. Triple digits, pardon me. Yep. Nice. Okay, no, that one did crit. So, out of like 6 counters, we did like 1.2 million damage. Which, I mean, for counters, that's not much damage. But in general, that's a decent amount of damage. I think, yeah, we're going to leave the 2 physical units on rotation here. And, I mean, if Physical Vegito Blue decides to go off, okay, well, we're getting supered right away, so it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But Physical Vegito Blue, if he gets like 4 supers off, and then like a crit counter, he can get rid of like half of UI Goku's health easy. Like, it's not even hard for him. But no crits on the first 2 counters. And then 1 super, which did land, which is nice. 1.3 million crit. We got a normal, though. That sucks. I got another normal. And, okay, and we got a 4th normal. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the other part of him. Like, a lot of times, if you go on, like, the Reddit, the Dokkan Battle subreddit, you'll see videos of Physical Vegito Blue completely one-turning in UI Goku. But, like, for every one of those, there's one that you just saw where he gets 1 super, he gets 3 normals, his counters get dodged, or he doesn't get crit, so they don't do any damage. And it's like, he was good, but he didn't do that much damage. Like, he was good defensively this turn, basically. Okay, no attacks in the last slot. Okay, yeah, we have to use another item here. I'm just gonna take this turn. I don't want the Gobros to get hit at all. Even if I, like, activated a Whis, I wouldn't feel super comfortable with them getting hit. We can get an 18 key super here with Goku, which is good. That does make him hit significantly harder, because he goes from just massively raising his defense to massively raising his attack and defense, as well as going from Colossal to Mega Colossal. Okay, the additional normal. We're definitely going to finish this off next turn, though. I think we're going to finish it off on the rotation where we don't have a Gohan, surprisingly. Because we're going to have Int Vegito, Physical Vegito, and then Physical Gogeta. So we're going to have the full fusion rotation when we finish it up. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. So that way Vegito, on 12 key, does he still buff? No, he just causes colossal damage to enemy. Okay. Well, then I'm not going to do that at all, because there's no way that we can get him in 18 key here. So I guess we'll do this, and then fall. That didn't fall the right way at all. Okay. Yeah, if you don't get rainbow orbs for the fusions, they're not quite as good. And it looks like we might get another Dokkan mode next turn if we don't finish this off here. And it's really just all about crits from the Vegitos. If they crit, we're done. If they don't, we're going to another turn. Which I kind of hope we go to another turn, because then we could let Gohan finish it up. But if we do finish it off here, I mean, this section of the video wasn't directly about Gohan anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we got dodged by UI Goku. We're getting hit here from a super. So I think we got 2 supers off, so this shouldn't do too much. Okay, 100k, that's fine. Yeah, we're definitely finishing this up here, unless if he just dodges everything. I'll tell you what, it's so weird, because the LR Fusions came out for the 3-year anniversary. And their 18-key super attacks are 4 times better than the year 4 anniversary, the ones who came out a year later. It's crazy how much better their animations are, even though they came out a year later. I don't get it. I don't get how they made the Super Saiyan 4's animations so garbage. Like, even the active skill is so slow. So that took like 20 minutes. My best time, 15-14. I'll actually show you guys this. It was also with Kamehameha team. I wasn't planning on doing this, but let's see my best time. Right here. So yeah, this is also Kamehameha team. This Goku is probably one of the best units to bring here, because he does have type advantage against the last stage, as well as the fact that he heals you a lot. But we've seen him pretty much everywhere we want to see him at this point. I'm going to take him into Super Battle Road next, and then after that I think I'm going to break him down and we're going to call it a video. We'll see you in the... what stage of Super Battle Road should we take him into? I don't know, I'll surprise you. See you in a second. Alright guys, so here we are in Super Battle Road. I decided to take him into the Hybrid Saiyan stage, so here we are. So this is the first turn we have him. We have actually, he was in the 7th slot, so you've already had this exact same turn before. Obviously without the Gohan. So his defense here is over 100k, so he will be doing pretty well, I think. Let's see what attack stat he gets up to here. On this team that I built, there is no support type units. I mean, obviously the int 50% support Gohan is a support type unit, but there's not any other int unit here besides him. But he has already proven to me that he can pull his weight, because last turn, I put him in front of a full, like, enemy attack onslaught, and he took double-digit damage from everyone, so I'm pretty glad that I brought him. Gohan didn't quite one-shot Shugesh. Okay. I mean, that's still a lot of damage that he did to Shugesh, but it wasn't quite a one-shot. I should have had Ultimate Gohan target Shugesh just in case. Okay, a double super there actually would have finished off Tora, though. Okay. Okay, so here, once again, we have Bipan's active skill, which I am just going to use. Okay, so this time, Gohan is going to suck, because there's no other orbs here, so... I mean, I guess it'll be okay, because we can just do that. Yeah, the key here was set up so horribly. I'm not sure if I've ever seen key that was set up this bad. And right here, the int orbs, they looked like they were going to fall correctly, but there's only 4 of them there. Alright, so still under 1 million with the active skill. Last rotation he was at like 1.3 million without an active skill. If that shows you how many orbs I got him last time. And this is my Go-Bros. My Go-Bros have no dupes, and the friends Go-Bros have like 2 dupes. So, that is another thing. Are we going to finish... Did we already finish off her? We did finish off Asha. Okay, cool. So, the first stage of this fight is actually pretty easy. But the one after this is where I normally have to start, like, either using items or I just die. Because a lot of times, like, I've attempted a no item run on this stage so many times. But I always make it to the second fight, and I never make it out of the second fight. So, like, at this point right now, I haven't used an item. I'm not going for no item run right here. I'm just trying to show off how good Gohan can be. But this is actually the first time I'm trying it with this 50% support Gohan. Do I think his defense... we'll see what happens here. Because he is also going to raise his defense after he attacks. What's his defense at? If it's at 100k, 94, he will probably get higher than the Gobro's defense, if I had to guess. So I guess we'll just have everyone attack Tech Nappa, because, I mean, I don't want to have Gohan just getting obliterated, so if we take out Tech Nappa as soon as possible, that would be the best for Gohan. Please double super Int Gohan. If Int Gohan double super is here, that would make his defense skyrocket. He did not, but he's still taking double-digit damage. This is going to do a lot, though. Yeah, 160k. Don't super Raditz. Thank you. And now, next rotation. Who do we have? Oh, we have B-Pan, but we're not going to have her active skill. That sucks. But she will heal us up a little bit. What does she heal, like 10% of the damage she deals is HP? Or something like that. I really should know her passive by now, because, I mean, she's been out for years, but whatever. I think I'm actually going to do this. See, I don't know what to do, because, like, there's more attacks in the front slot, so I guess I'm going to leave Gohan there. But the Gobros have to take a lot of hits from type disadvantage now. I'm just going to use an item. I might do a separate video in the future on a no item run on this stage. I've been attempting it on and off for like a year, and I just could never get it done, but maybe since I've rainbowed Gohan and I've awakened the 50% support Gohan, maybe now it's going to be a little bit easier. Okay, 2.1 million attack stat there. Not even an 18 key, that's not bad at all, especially considering this is a 130% attack team. I will take that, and then the double super is just going to make his defense go all the way up. That almost took out Raditz. Okay, that's actually very good. Maybe I should have just had the Gobros go after Raditz as well, because they would have definitely finished him off. Okay, they're oh. Is it bad that I forgot that we had an item active for a second? Because I was like, oh, they're taking double digits from Vegeta. That's crazy, but it's not with the Whis. And we stunned Nappa. I should have had Pan go after Raditz. That would have healed us up so much more. And she stunned twice, and next time when she supers, she's not going to stun at all, because that's how she works. 3, 6, 9, 10. What's his defense now? 57k. His defense is going to be so much higher than everyone else's. Yeah, 126. I got to do this. Yeah. I really don't have a choice here. And then we can just have everyone aim at Raditz. And here, all that will be left is Vegeta. But since the Gobros are our leaders, it's actually not great that Vegeta's the last one alive, but whatever, we'll make it work. Okay, 1.1 million. This should definitely finish off Nappa with type advantage and all that. Did it? Okay, we got a double even if it didn't, but it did. Okay, cool. So now Gohan's defense should be, like, through the roof. And then 1.21 here. Is that going to finish off Raditz? It did. Which does mean the Gobros are going to need a crit to do any damage to Vegeta. But, I mean, any extra damage on Vegeta we'll take. Okay, and... Okay, yeah, I didn't expect a crit. My Gobros don't crit. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this here. We don't need an item, just because we have S tier Ultimate Gohan here, who's giving the whole rotation 50% extra defense. I really wish the key was set up better. I also wish Gohan and the Gobros shared more key links, and by more key links, I mean a key link. Actually, they might have Golden Warrior, but Golden Warrior is only one key, and it's not much. If we finish this off here, we're actually going to lead off the next stage with the Dokkan mode, which I would love. Crit? No crit. Okay, so we're not going to finish this off here. We're going to waste the Dokkan mode. That's upsetting. Man, it'd be like that sometimes, though. You're just one crit away from doing it all. Wow, we just got no crits at all this turn. Okay. We got B-Pan's active skill here, so... I mean, we're getting the Dokkan mode. There's nothing I can do about it, but with B-Pan's active skill, this Gohan might actually hit really hard. So... Hold up, 1.94, or 194. Okay, so he gets a lot more attack from being linked up with B-Pan as well, so I guess I'm going to leave B-Pan here. What's his defense at? 180, and that's going to go up again after he supers? That's actually pretty good. He does stack out both attack and defense on super attack, by the way, so his attack stat should be going up steadily as well. Okay, I missed the second one. Okay, we're good. And his attack stat here, he's almost at 2 million. Okay. I'm pretty sure his dupe path is in the top left and not bottom right, by the way, because I got this guy way before Kid Gohan was farmable, and I got him way before Kai's were anywhere near as readily accessible as they are today. So, I mean, that does suck, but what are you going to do? And we stunned. Alright, go 10. Please crit and finish. Please. Crit finish? Yeah, we did it. Okay, so now we just have Broly left, and Broly is pretty easy. Well, is it Broly and Paragus, or is it just Broly? Okay, it's Broly and Paragus. I forget Paragus is here, because I just take him out, like, first turn every time. And then I only have to worry about Broly, which is like the best strat for this if you were curious, just because that way, if you have any stunners or sealers, that way just Broly's not an issue anymore, because he either can't super you or he can't even attack you in general. I did just realize though, that's my Gobros in the front slot taking all those hits, which is not what I meant. Oh, that's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot, especially if we get supered. Okay, we're fine. 3.2 from Gohan turn 1, very good, especially considering like he doesn't have any of his extra parts of his passive built up yet. Okay, Gohan did about half of Paragus' health, a little over half I'd say. And then, come on, like double super or something. There we go. So I'm not sure if we're actually going to finish off Paragus turn 1. And if we would have got a triple super, we would have, but that was asking for a lot. I think, yeah, here I'm going to have to float off Gohan. Now, I'm not sure if Paragus is going to be dead by, I'm not sure if Ultimate Gohan is going to kill Paragus, but either way, I'm going to have Pan go after Broly, just to try and stun him. And hopefully by the end, Int Gohan doesn't need to take any hits, because Paragus is done, as well as Broly is stunned, but both of those happening are pretty unlikely, I think. Okay, Paragus is done. Come on, Pan. You stunned twice last time. Nope, no stun, and no additional. So, okay, perfect. At least she's getting supered. And she took 20k, yeah. Now, this Gohan, his defense isn't bad, but he does have type disadvantage, and this is Super Battle Road. This might do a lot. Even just a normal. Okay, 30k is not the worst. I guess we're gonna do this. Is that a... Okay, it's not a 24, but it is an 18. We'll take it. And then we'll just get all the same color orbs here, because we can. And then there's all of those. So this actually, it maybe could have been a no item run. I used one item, and I'm not sure if I really needed to. I'm going to kick myself about this later when I like can't do another no item run. Okay, so Broly does have way more HP than Paragus as well, so that's why I go for Paragus first, just because getting rid of Paragus pretty much halves your likelihood of getting super attacked in the turn, because the normal attacks, for most units, you don't even need to worry about them. It's the supers that'll kill you. Now, next turn, we're going to have B-Pan's active skill, with the Gobros that has dupes, as well as Ultimate Gohan, who's going to have type advantage, so we should do a lot of damage. I'm not sure if we're going to finish it off, but we should do enough to where that, I don't know, maybe we can finish it off next turn with Gohan. That would be pretty cool. We'll put Ultimate Gohan in the front slot just because of his type advantage. Also, so that way the Gobros can get a little more defense before they get hit. Okay, so we'll do that, and then all these purple orbs, perfect. And then we'll get these red orbs for B-Pan, and we might actually finish it off this turn, but I hope we don't. That shouldn't do too much. 85k, and we didn't get his guard. Did we get Ultimate Gohan's guard active one time? I don't think we did. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not finishing this off here, unless if we get, like, triple super crits from the Gobros, I don't think. Although their attack stat was pretty high. Yeah, but just one normal. Oh, they did get a super after that, though? Is that a... Oh, that is a crit. B-Pan might finish this off here, actually. She has 730,000 attack, but it is type advantage. So, is this over? No, no. Oh, she got an additional normal, but she didn't finish it somehow. Okay. He has a very, very low amount of HP left. And we're just going to let Gohan finish this up here. And then I'm going to quickly break him down, and then we're going to call it a video. So, I mean, I'm really excited that I rainbowed this Gohan. It is a bummer how I did it, though, where it's like I pulled like 4 of this guy, like 3 Vegetos, and no LR Blue Vegito. And no LR Blue Gogeta either, by the way. Just pretty much no new units. I mean, I did get 1 copy of the new Trunks, but that was it. I didn't get Bardock and Guinea or anything like that either. Okay, so now is the breakdown for Gohan. If you already know what he does, feel free to leave the video. Click off. He leads the Kamehameha category for 3 ki, 130% HP, and 170% attack and defense. That's an incredible leader skill. Or he gives Super AGL category 3 ki and 120%. That is also very good. And now on Super Attack, he raises defense and causes colossal damage to enemy. That's 12 ki. And then on 18 ki, he raises defense and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. His passive, he gets attack and defense plus 100%. He gets 1 ki plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% at the start of each turn, up to 5 ki and 70% attack and defense. That is very good. He also has an active skill, which we're going to talk about later. I have no skill orbs on him. Link skills, he has Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories, he's on the most categories in the game. On Global, he's on Kamehameha, Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Goku's Family, Youth, Transformation Boost, Super Saiyans, Android / Cell Saga, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Exploding Rage, and I'm pretty sure he's got like 2 more over on JP. So, he does have a lot of teams. So now we're going to go over his transformation condition, which is the main problem with this Gohan. His transformation condition is just not good. So it can be activated when HP is 58% or less with Android 16 on the team, or when HP is 58% or less with an existing Androids category ally or enemy starting from the 5th turn of battle. Once only. So, pretty much if you have Android 16 on your team, you can do this whenever you want, from when you're below 58%. If you have an Android category ally on your team or enemy, it has to be past the 5th turn. That's pretty much how it works. Then once he transforms, he just becomes a nuker, and he greatly raises defense for 1 turn on 12 ki super. He greatly raises attack and defense on 18 ki super, and we didn't see it in this video, sadly, but his 12 ki super in Super Saiyan 2 is my favorite super attack animation in the game by far. Obviously, his leader skill is still the same. So his passive now, he gets attack plus 20% and defense plus 7% per ki sphere obtained, plus an additional 1 ki per ki sphere obtained, which is also what the Intel Gohan does. He randomly changes ki spheres of a certain type to rainbow ki spheres when facing multiple enemies, and then there is an additional attack plus 59% when performing an ultra super attack if there's a Super Saiyan Goku attacking in the same turn. So we saw that when he got his 30 million attack stat. That was pretty crazy. So once again, no skill orbs. His links didn't change. The categories didn't change. So let me know how you guys felt about this guy. I honestly feel like, I don't want to say he's underrated because everyone really likes him, but like, I feel like he's kind of dogged on a little too much, because obviously his transformation condition sucks. I'm not saying it's good, but I feel like people underrate this guy, the just base form one, because they're like, oh, it's so difficult for him to transform. But to be honest, if he transformed more often, I think I would like him less, because as much as I love Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like, this card in and of itself I'm not a huge fan of, and just because of like how he's a nuker. I'm not the biggest fan of nuker cards who don't always create their own orbs. Like, the physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku, love him. The Int Rage Trunks, love him. But this guy, the way he works, it's like only when he's facing multiple enemies, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that what it said? Actually, it's when facing only one enemy. But still, Rainbow Ki Spheres, I don't know. I just feel like I don't like him as much. I mean, his super attack animations, at this point, I'm just kind of rambling. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. My name has been Blaharu, and I'll see you guys next time.